After being misled all of your life by a stupid triangle, you decided to give the carnivore diet a try to regain your health, but it was harder than you thought giving up all the sugar and carbs, leading you to fail multiple times trying to just eat meat. But instead of staying down and cowering in the corner with a Twinkie in your mouth, you decided to get back up and come out swinging. That, dear viewer, makes you a warrior.
You warriors are good. Real good. The best.
Just another manic Monday. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning meeting. If you're watching the replay, very cool you stopped by for a few minutes, even though you missed the fun, the games, the camaraderie of the morning meeting live, and starting a new week. Cassie's home. Cassie got back, and she is safe. She's very tan, and she's talking about sitting down tomorrow and shooting a video. So that will be cool if she actually does it. We'll see. You guys want to see a video from Cassie? Yeah, she might. Let her know if you do. I know I do. But I wanted to show you guys something before we start. She brought me back a cool gift from Florida. I told her, don't wait, no gifts. I don't need nothing. Don't spend the money. She was on her way back, and she stopped at a Buc-ee's, that world famous huge truck stop. I've never been to it. She said it was amazing. The place was awesome. But she got me this coffee mug. Check it out. There's an egg, and then the handle is bacon. Isn't that cool? So like that. Bacon and egg. She said she thought that'd be perfect. I said absolutely. Very cool. So I'm happy she picked me that up, but I'm having water right now. I already had my coffee this morning. 2 cups, smidge of cream, and feeling good. I'm glad she's back. And now she is, I'm going to let her tell you guys when she sits down. But so this is it for her. She says she's back on track. And yesterday, pretty much, she pretty much ate clean yesterday. Oh, gosh darn it. I forgot to pull up. I had a bunch of stuff to show you guys what I ate. Darn it. I don't want to do it in the middle of the stream. I just got to do a vlog. But I cooked up 3 Preacher Men yesterday. Oh my gosh, you guys. They were so good. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Because these were beautiful. Little Larry brought them home from the butcher shop. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, I don't know. I've never pulled on a video during a stream, so we'll see. Oh yeah, okay, I see them. Here, there's one. Look at those. Oh yeah, look at those Preacher Man. One more time. They're like 1.5 inches thick. They were so good. I reverse seared them. Oh, I still got one to eat, but don't those look delicious? What a blessing, right? Yeah, I got Little Larry's 40% discount. I don't know. I can't remember how much those are a pound. They're way cheaper than a ribeye. But I'll tell you, they're not bad. Fatty. So, anyway, and I ate a lot of eggs this weekend. Ground beef on Saturday. And I also had, I posted it in group. It was filet mignon. Cassie, we had a big loin she cut up before her trip. And I diced a section of it up and then just pan fried it. Oh, it was so good, so tender. Just salt, So I'm feeling good today. Slept good, and I can't wait to hear from you guys. We are coming up, I believe. Gosh, I looked day before yesterday. Is today day 40 of the countdown? When I sit down to do a vlog, I'll do the math. So that would mean it would be 10 days of BBBE so far. No, 20 days. Duh. Yeah. Forgive me. Because I did 20 days of general carnivore, and then on day 80 we went to BBBE. So, all right, let's pull up your comments. I want to say hi to everybody. See how you did this weekend. I'd love to hear. As always, if you You'll feel better by telling us, but I'd love to hear about your victories. And if you guys want to share your weight loss so far or anything like that, that'd be cool. All right, Mama Poppins, Mama P. Good morning, Larry and everyone. How you doing? Oh no, I had a huge slip up the first part of this month due to extremely stressful life changes. Now I'm on day 7 on plan. Feeling much better. Stay strong, y'all. Awesome, Mama P. Great job getting back. Great job. Erica Clark, good morning. Happy Monday. It's a good day to eat meat and just be yourself. And be good to yourself. Good job, Mama Poppins. Stay strong. Yeah. Hey, Erica. It's good to see you. It's as easy as that, right? Just putting the next right thing in our mouth. It's not difficult. It's not complicated, but I guess sometimes it is difficult. You know, we want that 5 minutes of pleasure. And believe me, my friends, I know as well as any of you, it is not worth it. It's brutal. Maureen, good morning, friends. How you doing, Maureen? Fat Pat, hey everyone. Good to see you. Papa Frank, there he is. Good morning, everyone. Good weekend. Only slip up on BBBE was a little heavy cream. Carnivore ice cream. Okay. Yeah, who's got the recipe for that? Is that Dr. Kiltz? Has he got the ice cream recipe? I've never tried anything like that, so very cool, Papa Frank. Good to see you. Lisa, good morning, all. What's up, Lisa? Carl, hi, Larry, and everyone. Hope y'all had a good and blessed weekend. Thanks, Carl. Hope you did too. There's Ryan. Going to be a week of success. Yes, I agree. Let's do this. Hope you all had a great weekend. Today is a new day, and His mercies are also new. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a little prayer right before the stream for all of us. V. Osborne, good morning, everyone. I broke down and had pizza yesterday. I wish when life hits me hard, I would crave ground beef instead of standard American diet foods. I am thankful for these lives and for everyone here. Well, no shame on you, V. Osborne. We've all done that. And wouldn't that be nice if stress hit us and, like you said, some ground beef or some bacon would do the trick? That's just not the case, is it? Hope everything calms down in your life. And let's get back on track, right? That's why you're here. I'm glad you're here. Aaron, what's up? Good morning, man. Shellbell, the warrior. Good morning, everyone. I hope all had a great weekend and you overcame temptations. My battle over the weekend was chocolate ice cream, but I never caved in. Grandkids ate it for me. Laugh out loud. Yeah, they're good at that, right? The grandkids are definitely good at that. Good for that. That's good to see you, Shellbell. Karen, hey Larry and everyone. Let's go. End of July. Yep. Man, it's just flying by, isn't it? It's so crazy as far as the year goes. But we talked about, like, when you're staying on track, time tends to creep by, right? Where if you're cheating, you're off the rails, days go by really quick. And this last 40 days has creeped by for me, you know. But I'm just so thankful all my cravings are gone. You guys, they are all gone, which is nice. It's very cool. Aaron, I struggled again while in New York City, Philly, and New Jersey. That traveling's getting you, Aaron. You've done so well. Don't let you get into that spiral, you know. Otherwise, you're gonna be looking like me. You know, you get the double, triple, quadruple chin. Yeah, you're doing so good, Aaron. I hate to see you do what I did. Back on the horse again today. All right. Tough when you're traveling. Alfie boy, hey man, what's up? Hey everyone, hope you're doing good. It's good to see you. Where were you in the last Members Live, man? I was looking forward to talking to you, but you weren't there. It's all good though, man. I'm glad you're here now. Excuse me. Oop. What am I burping? I haven't even eaten yet. Oh yeah, and we will have a Members Live today at 1 p.m. I think last time we had 6 folks talking. I know Shell Bell was there, Papa Frank was there, Amber was there, and we had a good time. So if you want to become a member, go ahead, join buttons down below. I promise you won't regret it. And if you do, you can cancel. But become a member and join us at 1 p.m. today. And this week, I'm going to do it on Monday and Friday. I might do an evening one for members on Wednesday. But every day, 11:30 a.m., the morning meeting goes out to the entire channel. Let's see here. Alfie, tried some slow-cooked grass-fed beef, and I'm not sure I like the different taste so much, but food is fuel. Yeah, I've tried grass-fed ground beef twice, and I didn't like it at all, Alfie. I mean, I ate it, you know what I mean? You're not going to let it go to waste, but we got it from Aldi, I believe. I wasn't a fan. You know, you've been eating regular grain-fed beef all your life, you get used to the taste. Terry P. What's up, Terry? Hello, everyone. I'm out for a drive with Mom, but listening in. All right. Guys, be careful. There's Amber. Morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a wonderful, blessed, and meat-fueled day. I got me 10 hours of much-needed sleep. I feel great. That's great, Amber. Awesome. You feel great, and that is great. Glad you're here. Cowgirl, happy Monday. I spent all weekend playing in the gardens and kayaking with the dogs. Wow. Then I finished last night out with a pint of ice cream. Well, day one again. Well, hey, you got some movement in at least, right, Cowgirl? I'm not going to lie. In this hot weather, stuff like watermelon, fruits, I've been thinking about that kind of stuff in this really freaking brutal hellscape of a summer. It's been so hot. But yeah, man, playing in the gardens, kayaking with the dogs. That's awesome, Cowgirl. Got out, got some movement. North Dakota Carnivore, good morning, all. Wonderful day for a downpour and thunderstorm. Oh, you're so lucky, man. For sure. And I saw you in our Facebook group. It's good to see you there. Everybody's like, oh, I saw you in the morning meeting. It's good to put a face to the name. So I'm glad you're in there, man. Yeah, I'm hoping for some rain here in South Carolina in a couple days. It's right now. Today's going to be the hottest day of the year so far. It's supposed to be 102 in our area. 102, and real feel is supposed to be like 108. Which, I mean, there are places that are hotter. I've lived places that are hotter without the humidity, in the Laughlin, Bullhead City, Arizona area, but there's no humidity. Makes a big difference. So miserable, especially when you're a tubba. Tubba. Let me see where it was at. Shellbell. I totally get it with the pizza. All my adult children work for Papa John's. If I get that tempted, I roll off the toppings and eat that, no crust. No regrets. I have done that before, Shellbell. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you get some carbs with the sauce, but it's better than all the bread. My problem is I'm at risk. If I do that, my second piece will be a normal piece of pizza. And that's happened to me before too. But I have used that maneuver at work when I worked at the plant and I was on keto. Amber, have you passed the stones yet? Yeah, we all want to know, Amber. Swan? I think that's how you pronounce that, right? Good morning, everyone. Glad it's Monday. Oh, and glad Cassie is home. Well, thank you very much. Awesome. Yeah, I'm very happy too. Yeah, everybody wants to see Cassie. All right, she watches this replay. Sometimes she watches while she drives. She listens. So tomorrow we're going over to see our granddaughter. That'll be nice. So right after the morning meeting, we'll be bailing. Wow, that's an awesome mug, right? For those of you tuning in a little late, check out the mug Cassie got me from Bucky's truck stop. Got a ribbon of bacon here, and got an egg right here. Cassie saw it kind of looks like a boob. I said, no, it doesn't. Maybe laugh. Mama P, yes, a Cassie video would be awesome. We miss you. Love the mug, Larry. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I know for a fact, once she sits down, she opens up to you guys and gets what's off her chest, she'll feel better, you know, and I think it'll help her refocus and get back on track, you know. She's not going off the rails like me and her would together, like totally picking out all the time, but she's not doing great either. You know. Don, good morning. I love Bucky's cool mug. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say it's incredible. I want to see one. I looked it up yesterday. I forget the exact number, but there were like 60 something locations nationwide, and 37 of them are in Texas, which must be where they started. A fat, sarcastic Star Trek fan. Good morning. Had to watch the last two chats on rewind. I hate when work interferes with the important stuff. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, V. Osborne. I dig it too. It's one of those cups you don't want to use a lot because you don't want to break it, you know. Brides and Biscuit. Hey, sup, fam? What's going on? Crystal. What is up, Crystal? Ketovore Crystal. I love that name, Crystal, with a K. Good morning from Monroe, Washington. Good to see you. Those steaks look so good. They were. I got one left, too. About 1.5, actually, because Cassie only ate half of one. They're called Preacher Man steaks. There's another name for them, but I don't know what it is. Cassie would. Gretchen, good morning, everyone. These meetings saved me over the weekend. I stayed on track because I didn't want to let myself down. Going to fry up 5 pounds of bacon today. Well, that makes me very happy, Gretchen. These meetings are giving you a little boost. That's cool. And great job. Alicia, good morning. I'm glad Cassie is back home. That bacon and egg coffee mug rocks. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah. Tammy, good morning. I'm back from my 7-day cruise and had fabulous results. I walked 33 miles and lost 4 pounds. Wow, Tammy. So you walked 33 miles in 7 days? Good for you. That's something for me to aspire to right there. You look fantastic, Larry. Whoa. Oh, thank you, Shelva. I feel good today. I just a little impatient, you know. I'm my next video, I'm going to say my current weight, even though last meeting I told you guys what I weigh, but I'm going to weigh in before my next video, which should be out today or tomorrow. I'm on day 18, so you should be on day 17, right, Larry? Yeah, I started a day after you, Alfie, so I appreciate you keeping track of that. What I normally do is I go back and watch our videos. Sometimes I keep track of it like on a little calendar. Sometimes I just go back and see when I published a video. But thanks, Alfie boy. Cool. What's y'all's favorite cut of steak? I tried Longhorn Steakhouse's Flo's Filet Mignon, and it was not that nasty. Oh, not that tasty. I heard filet mignon is not the best tasting cut. Is it true ribeye is the best? I believe ribeye is, for me personally, I like the ribeye the best. Has the best flavor. You know, what about you guys? What's your favorite cut? Samfire, you got to look up Carnivore Quest top 10 cuts of beef for the carnivore diet. Look that up. I have a top 10 countdown. and you might get some ideas. I haven't made a top 10 countdown in video in a while. I just got tired of putting like 40 hours into an edit, and then sometimes it would only get like 4 or 5,000 views, you know. Other times it gets 100,000 views. The one I did on beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, that one's got like 130,000 views. Just the top 10 meals for the BBBE challenge. You just never know with YouTube, you know, what videos are going to take off. Yeah, and Sam, I would add to that too. It's on that countdown, but I love picanha. I love it. If you've ever tried that. You know, those vacations add 10 pounds every time. The next week I lose it again. Well, as long as you do, Aaron. Right? Alfie boy, what's up? Oh yeah, I can really see a difference in your face, Larry. So awesome, great job. A little bit there, not as much as I want, but thank you. Gretchen, thank you for doing this. I wouldn't be where I am without this group. Still not using the scale, but clothes are fitting better and my rings are getting loose. Awesome, Gretchen. Makes me happy to hear that. And that inflammation's going down, right? That's why your rings are loosening up. The clothes are a little baggy, a little more baggy. Very cool. Ryan, perfect comment here. I'm in the middle of a 72-hour fast. Awesome. I am going to be doing a fast coming up, guys, either 48 or 72 hours. And I'm thinking next weekend I'm going to do it. I thought about doing a couple weeks of one day eat, the next day fast. One day eat, the next day, every other day fasting. I've never done that before. I thought about doing it maybe for a week or two. What do you guys think? Has anybody ever done that? What would you call that? Alternate day fasting? Pray for me. Laugh out loud. You got this, Ryan. Lord Jesus, help Ryan with that fast. Amen. Yeah, if you get those hunger pains, Ryan, just take a little salt, put it on your tongue. That really helps with the hunger pains. It's amazing. Debbie, good morning. Larry and Carnivore Quest crew. What's up, Debbie? Good to see you. Nancy. Oops. Listening while working. Okay, Nancy, glad you're here. Glad you're listening. Make that bacon, right? Make that money. What are you guys talking amongst yourselves? Roots, rocks, and feathers. Hi, Larry. I am so sorry I can't settle down to watch, but much of anything consistently. I'm still carnivore, but having some allergy that is messing up my life. Thinking about you and Cassie no matter what. Well, thank you. Hope everything works out. Allergies rocking you. Dawn, day 6 of my back on track. I lost 4.4 pounds since last Tuesday, feeling much better mentally. All that brain fog is starting to go away, right, Dawn? Day 6, you're almost in a week. Cool. There he is. North Dakota Carnivore smoked a pork shoulder Saturday. 13 hours, turned out fantastic. Sunday, picked up pork tenderloin on sale and smoked a couple of those. Tossed on some shrimp at the end and had smoked shrimp. Okay. Something I've never had there. But I've never had smoked shrimp. I've never had, I know I've had pork butt before and tenderloin, but not the shrimp. I lost my place. Sorry, guys. All right, there we are. My bad, guys. Yeah, if you guys, gosh, we're at 95 people. Got any questions, or you got any confessions to make, or I'd love to hear whatever you guys got to say. We didn't have a topic today, And I apologize for that. It's hard to come up with a topic every single day. It's more about just hanging out, a little bit of community, 30, 40, sometimes an hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. We really don't have a set time how long we go. But don't be afraid to get in the chat, because you guys, that's the engine of this live stream is the chat. So Michigan is boiling. So pedaling on the QB and using arm weights while watching this live. Let's go. Great job, Gretchen. Sheila. Hi, Sheila from Ohio. Good morning, everyone. I'm on day 14 and down 16 pounds. Every day is a choice, more like every hour is a choice. Yeah, for sure. And Sheila, that's awesome. So you've lost over a pound a day. That's amazing. Very proud of you. Very cool. Crystal, getting my mom's house ready to show for sale. A ton of work and it felt good. A bit tired, but overall not bad. Eating pretty well, but not perfect. Yesterday, pan-fried hot dogs with mustard and pickles. Sounds good, Crystal. And that is a lot of work. You're getting ready to sell a place or move. I'm thankful, you're able to do it. You're able to still get it done. Sharice fell off plan at my parents' place Friday and Saturday. Oy, what a stomach ache. Back on plan as of yesterday. Will I learn? Eating those foods makes me feel bad physically and emotionally. Yeah, we all got to learn that. Yeah, and the emotional part's the worst. Well, that even makes me happier to see you here, Sharice. So we'll get you back on track. All right, Aaron says no more trips. Softball season is over. All right. Debbie, today I start with no Diet Coke. I bought Water Joe with caffeine in hopes the headaches won't be as severe. There you go. Got a little crutch for the caffeine. Cassie used the just Excedrin. She would just take one Excedrin. And that a little bit of caffeine helped her, Debbie. So hopefully that Water Joe with caffeine will do the same for you. Sam, Larry, it's looking like an AC day with the heat in South Carolina. It's going to be the hottest day of the year here in Central Florida. Brutal. Thank God for AC. I was just telling Cassie that yesterday. Thank God for air conditioning. And the ability to pay the bill, There's a lot of people out there that don't enjoy that stuff. We're so spoiled. Christy Rowe, yay! I made another live. Much respect to you all. We're glad you're here, Christy. Very cool. Carnivore ice cream, just egg yolks, heavy cream, and I use sugar-free maple syrup for sweetener. Mix everything together and freeze. Okay. Awesome. Evening ones are great for members live. Tough to get in camera when working. I got you, Aaron. Yeah, I haven't had, I don't have set times for the members. Because a lot of our members do work during, the hours when I have been doing it. So I got to mix it up, I even thought about starting the morning meeting earlier in the day. Like say 8:30, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Figure more people would have access to the actual live then. But, it means I would have to get up like at 6:30, 7 in the morning. I could do it, I could do it, but I would just hate to miss some because I'm such not a morning person. I'm not a morning person. It just takes me forever to wake up. I'm not one of those people who are crabby in the morning. A couple of my daughters are that way. But, they're not morning people, very crabby. But it takes me forever for my engine to get going. And I've always been that way. No matter what I'm eating. Bride's biscuit. I don't like grass-fed. Tastes too close to liver for me. Yeah, I didn't like it either. Gretchen, anyone else doing OMAD in this heat? Central air and a fan going in Michigan. I eat lunch at 2, and if I'm hungry, dinner at 6 to 7. Now I just pop outside when I come inside, and I can't imagine eating. Yeah. Yeah, I did a bunch of batch cooking yesterday. I cooked up those Preacher Mans I showed you guys earlier. For those on the stream here, like I cooked these up yesterday. These are Preacher Man steaks from the butcher shop. I got, Larry's 40% discount. Little Larry's. They were so good. I reverse seared them. So I had the oven going, and oh my gosh. Yeah, it just, you have to turn on that oven. It just zaps the AC. You know what I mean? It like makes the AC non-existent, bro. It totally, like, how do you have the AC on? I was just sitting in there pouring sweat. And Cassie's like, it's so hot, I wouldn't even grill right now. Because you guys know she likes to grill outside, but it was just too hot. And it will be today. We have no plans today. We are going to do like a chill day. So now that she's back. And I know we've had new people dip in and out all the time. So guys, check out my mug. Cassie got me bacon right here with an egg. She got that at Bucky's Truck Stop. I had to show you guys. If you've been here the whole stream, you've seen that cut 3 times now, but sorry. All right, let me catch up here. Mary, I made it to alive, starting a 3-day sardine fast today. I really hope to make it the whole 3 days. Been eating too many carnivore cheeseless chaffles topped with whipped heavy cream. Yeah, the chaffles can be dangerous, right, Mary? Yeah, well, we're glad you made it to alive too. For sure. Oh, I got a question for you guys. What has anybody ever done a fat fast, like a 3-day fat fast? And what does that entail? Just like you eat butter? So I thought about I've never done one of those before either. So I thought about maybe doing that. So let me know if you guys have done a fat fast or if you know what it is. Shell Bell, Larry, bust out your snow machine and have an icy element snow cone. Absolutely. You know, I might do that today, Shell Bell. Great idea. It's right there behind me. You see it right where I'm pointing? That block's right there. It's right there. I'm bad about that sometimes. I'll buy something and then I won't use it for a while. You know? One time it backfired because it had been so long, then I opened the box and it didn't work, but I couldn't return it. So yeah, I need to get that sucker out. Rachel, hey Rachel, how are you? Rachel's my sister. Hello, 3 days no cheats and woke up with my BS at 120. So weird. BS. Well, I'm blanking out here. What is BS? Is that BP is supposed to be at? No. Gosh, I'm a little foggy. Why am I blanking on what BS is? Or did you mistype? Oh, blood sugar. Oh my gosh. Duh, Rachel. Yeah, it is weird. Well, I'm glad you're here, Rachel. It's always good to see you. Gretchen, sometimes you got to make a keto pizza bowl. No shame in my game. Sharice, we're headed back across Nevada desert again, but in the other direction going home. This time I cooked some beef ahead of time, so I won't have to just eat gas station food. There you go. You learned, right? Yes, you pronounced it right, Larry. Yay for a healthy, meaty memory. The mental clarity, all right? Swan? There we go. Paulette, good morning, Mr. Larry. Love to you and Cassie. Well, thanks, Paulette. Karen, good morning, Mr. Larry. Hot here in the plains of northeastern Colorado. Weekend went great, grilled and ate tri-tip all weekend. Feeling good. Welcome home, Cassie. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, our daughter, who she went to Florida with, they just arrived back in Florida. They're in the Denver area. They just got back yesterday too, safely. So, Rachel, fruit. It's always here. Blueberries are my downfall. But I only have one package, and there are 4 of us that eat them. So I can't really overdo it. Yep. If blueberries are around, I'll handful here, handful there, Rachel, for sure. But you got all the kids and grandbabies, right? So it's hard not to have fruit around. Preacher Man steaks are the rump cap. Okay. Really? Picanha rump cap? I didn't know that. Don, I love the morning meetings. Thanks, Don. I'm glad you like them. I do too. Otherwise, what is this, guys? This is our 5th week of doing the morning meetings. I think we've only missed one meeting because I was, what was I doing? Oh, Cassie and I were out of town. Duh. Tammy, Cruise Foods, Papa John's Pizza Bowl, salmon, shrimp, swordfish, tilapia, omelets, eggs, bacon, roasted cauliflower, pepperoni pizza, only the top, and tried escargot, snails. Yeah, I've tried escargot before. Didn't hate them, but I didn't love them. But I love roasted cauliflower, Tammy. Roasted cauliflower. We used to make a ton of it when we were on keto. So good. In olive oil. My mouth is watering. Gretchen, please tell Cassie I'm going to make her burger jerky as soon as I get the dehydrator. Hopefully tomorrow. I took her advice and found 90% lean burger, and that was on sale. Love the mug. Awesome, Gretchen. Yeah, definitely use the leanest you can find as far as the hamburger goes. And one of those jerky guns really makes a big difference too. Huge difference. Makes it so much easier. Wow, walking is awesome. You sure do. You sure do, Larry. Your face looks thinner. I've heard that a few times. I just wish my belly would feel a little thinner. Right, Rachel? There she is. Good morning, Gidget. How are you doing? I am way behind on the comments. My gosh. Gidget, you left this comment at 11:50 a.m. and it's now 10 after. Oh, man. Yeah, unless you guys got a question, I gotta Gidget, Mrs. Cassie. Hear that, Cass? Christy, I made from scratch homemade potato soup with bacon crumbles and cheese, but I made myself 1 pound of bacon to eat and a citrus element in sparkling water. Didn't bother me a bit. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, you know what? I've been drinking a lot of element flavor. We still have like 3 boxes of the lemonade, but I've been down in the raspberry salt for some reason. I think in like extreme hot weather, raspberry is my favorite. Or regular water. I'll just drink. You know what I mean? But cool. Texas Roadhouse has the best steak in taste overall. I haven't had a steak there I don't like. I usually eat filet, ribeye, and or salmon. All right, Tammy, cool. Yeah, the downside for me in steakhouses is the awesome blossom. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? That's what they call it at Chili's. But the bloomin' onion or whatever, oh my gosh. I walk in and I see if, customers will have one, and huge temptation for me. Just being honest with you guys. That's just some deep fried, crispy goodness that just makes it tingle. Me anyway. Oh, and then the dipping sauce. Oh, yeah. Um, Papa Frank boneless prime rib roast cut into 1 pound steaks is my favorite. There you go, Papa Frank. Economically good too, right? Especially if you get it over the holidays. Joyce. Hey, Joyce K. Let's go with Joyce. What's up? Hello, Larry. What is going on, Joyce? Glad you're here. Alternate day fasting. I'm in. Yeah, I got to catch up on these comments because I asked you guys a few questions. And then, all right. Let me go down here. Got to catch up. All right. Crystal's got a question. What's your question, Crystal? I got to catch up. I am so behind. Sam, Larry, I used to focus on eating chicken, breast, tuna, cod, and egg whites, but would feel really sluggish. After watching Carnivore Quest and Dr. Kiltz talk about high-fat carnivore, I stopped eating lean, and boom. Yep. Yeah, I do better on high-fat, for sure. Jessica, I'm getting ready to make some carnivore ice cream. I'm trying to keep myself from emotionally eating today. I'm going through a couple hard things, but God is still good. Yes, He is. I know it doesn't come naturally, Jessica, but thank Him for those struggles you're going through those trials, going through a hard time. Praise Him in that moment because He'll bring you through it. Huh. Arizona is warm today. Been 95 to 100 lately. But today is 105 or 107. Blah. Monsoon season. Yeah, Arizona's toasty. Paulette, extreme heat warning until 8 p.m. in Wilmington, North Carolina. Stay safe, everyone. Yes, stay safe. Stay hydrated. Coyote, Log Homes. Hey, first time here. Well, welcome, my friend. Glad you stopped by. This is just a little meeting. We get together every day at 11:30 a.m. and support each other. And it's really helped me out a lot getting back on track. And a lot of folks here in the chat will tell you it's helped them out too. So glad you stopped by. Gidget, I would have to be up at 5 a.m. right, for the early one. Coyote, I've fallen off the wagon the last few weeks. All my joint pain has returned. Yeah, that's no fun. I don't know if you're a longtime viewer of the channel, Coyote Log, but I mean, if you are, I lost 100 pounds, and then at the end of last year, I gained a bunch back, and I was absolutely miserable. Fighting my way back. Glad you're here. You're more than welcome every day. Stop by for 5 minutes. Tell us how you're doing. It'll help you out. Hopefully. Otherwise, you just might be bored out of your mind. Either way, it'd be good to see you. V. Osborne, that would be early. Be around 4 a.m. here. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see. Sugar is the devil. Absolutely. He's walking around looking to kill and destroy us. For sure. Fat, sarcastic Star Trek fan? I can say that pretty quick now with these dentures, huh? Hey, Larry, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate your live streams. I didn't know I needed them until I started watching them. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Well, from the bottom of my heart, you're very welcome. Very cool. Amber, I have done a fat fast, Larry. Okay, now we're getting into the good stuff. Here we go. I'll have to dig through the archives, but I have a video series on my fat fast. Okay. Yeah, before the members meeting, I might take a look at the channel and see if I can find it. Very cool. Jessica, air fryer till nice and crispy. Jessica, who are you talking to? Yeah, blood sugar, Larry. Yeah, I figured that one out before anybody had to help me. uh, that's so funny. Hey, Annie, how are you doing? It's really good to see you. I've done single day. I've done single day fat fasts, beef trimming, scrambled egg yolks, butter bites, and butter coffee, pork belly. Okay, because I was wondering, like, because even like pork belly, that's 50 right? 15 or 50% protein, 50% fat. So you are getting some protein. That's what I was wondering, if you just had to eat strictly fat or just like really high fat. You know? I mean, I guess you could choose to do whatever you want, right? Sam, question: is there any other carnivore dessert other than brown butter bites that doesn't include cream, cheese, or any dairy other than butter? Heavy whipping cream apple is tempting to buy. Seen too many vids. Oh, cream. Yeah, I don't think so, Sam. Sorry. If you guys can think of any desserts without using heavy cream, I think that's just the way it goes, My husband and I sometimes do alternate day fat fasts for a week or so. I mostly eat butter, bacon grease, and crispy air fried beef tallow or pork belly. Hubs adds cream cheese. Okay. I love the feedback, you guys. Thank you so much. Kel, where you been, Kel? It's good to see you. Glad you're here. And Cher, there you are. Good morning. Late but better than not at all. Laugh out loud. How long ago is this? 12:06. Did I show my cup? Did I show the cup? Cassie got me. See the bacon for the handle, and then the little egg. She brought me that back from Florida. So I thought I'd show you guys. Carl, what about a protein sparing modified fast? Yeah, I've had a few people suggest that to me, Carl. Gretchen, Rachel, sometimes it's called the Dawn effect, and it's just a natural blood sugar spike. Check it again and see if it pulls back down. Used to happen to my husband. Barbara, feeling like a failure. 2 days off diet, trying hard today. I'm so hungry. All right, you're here, Barbara. You're back. You're back in action. You failed during the weekend. Time to get back on. You're hungry. How about some burger patties, some bacon? You're thinking, man, that doesn't sound good, Larry. I totally get it. Well, just keep your spirits up and put something healthy in your mouth. And most importantly, keep your spirits up. You don't want to slip into that little bit of depression, because that'll just lead to some Twinkies and some chips, some crap. You don't want to do that, Barbara. I don't want you to do that to yourself. Sucks. Jessica, while you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Alicia, put an egg life wrap in a skillet, then brown it over cheese, hamburger, pepperoni, whatever you want. Good. That sounds good. Gidget, fat fast, butter, ghee, cream cheese. I wouldn't do that. Egg yolk, fatty meat, and extra fatty bacon, tallow. Okay. So you can have some protein in there. It's not just fat. Tammy, same Larry. I didn't love the escargot, but I didn't hate them. I had some hamburger patties, lobster, and salad as well. Awesome. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, another food that's kind of like the same for me was I've had a rattlesnake. Probably about 10 times I've had a rattlesnake. My dad used to kill them out in the desert. We'd eat them when we were camping. It was like, tastes like chicken, and frog legs were the same for me. It's like take it or leave it, Tammy, raspberry and lemonade element is awesome. It is good. Texas Roadhouse has the best bread. We're going to pull that down. Yeah, those blooming onions for me. Oh, my gosh. Alicia, the battle for me at Roadhouse are the delicious honey butter rolls. Good Lord, I stay away, right? We got to stay out of there. Oh, Don, bloomin' onion carnivore style, onion and beaten eggs. Throw in air fryer until crispy. Really? That'd be more Ketovore, right? But yeah, hey, Don. Okay, let me see where I'm at, guys. Annie, as long as the day's total is 90% fat, it is considered a fat fast. So from what I've read. Okay, Annie, thank you. I really appreciate that. Kiddo. Awesome. Kathy loves the mug. Awesome. I just sent you all 6 videos. Okay, cool, Amber. They're from 6 years ago, before I even knew about Carnivore. They probably need a revamp. Right? Yeah, you can redo them. For sure. All right, Sam, Larry, from living in California and Nevada desert to the plains of Illinois, Midwest area, and God's country, South Carolina, what has been your favorite weather? I know it's hot, but over the MW winters, Milwaukee. My favorite. Oh man, my favorite place to live was the desert. It really was. I love it here in South Carolina too, though. But I just, I love the beauty of the desert. The desert has its own kind of beauty, and growing up in the desert, being raised by my father, who, spent his life in the desert, he taught me how to appreciate it. And I've been to more. My dad took me places in the desert that most people have never seen. There's like in the Mojave Desert, there's a place called the Green Hills, and it's probably 2 hours outside of Vegas, and you only get there by motorcycle or maybe not even dune buggy, because you got to climb some huge mountain ranges. But I'm when when I was a kid, we go out to the desert for say a week. I'd ride my little motorcycle around camp while Dad and all the adult men would go out for like a 50, 60-mile ride. And for those of you who didn't know, my dad raced for like 30 years. So he knew the desert like the back of his hand. Well, once I turned like 13, 14 years old, I started going out with the adults. And this is where I really started to learn to ride. And anyway, the Green Hills is a section of, they look like sand dunes, but they're emerald green. They're amazing. And they're about, imagine if you put 3 football fields next to each other. It's about that size. And it's just way out in the middle of the desert. You would never know it's there unless you were flying over it. You know what I mean? I've seen some amazing things in the desert that most people haven't. And I feel really blessed about that. So I'm kind of partial to the desert, but I'm rambling. Sorry, guys. I want to see the John. I just want to say hi to some people who popped in a little late. Andre, 2 years carnivore on August 8th. Wow, Andre, that's awesome. You can be here. You can be a oh man, where is it? There it is. You can be a pillar for everybody here in this group, because we've all struggled. That's awesome. Yeah, rattlesnake tastes like chicken. It's been an amazing ride. That's great, Andre. Jessica, is there a members meeting today? Yes, 1 p.m. So yeah, in 35 minutes. Gosh, we've almost been going an hour here, guys. Very cool. Green sand. Yes, it's like a green clay. It's in their emerald green, like right out of the Wizard of Oz. The first time I ever saw them, I was just blown away. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. Take a little break, and then join me back for the members meeting, where you can join me on screen, and we'll have a chat for a while. That's always a lot of fun. And if you want to become a member, the join button's down below. And yeah, everybody has been joining me on those lives, seems to enjoy it. So we'll see you guys then, okay? And for everybody who's not going to be in the members live, I'll see you tomorrow for the morning meeting, 11:30 a.m. As always, Cassie might join me tomorrow, because after the meeting, we're going to head to see our daughter. So anyway, remember, no sugar, no carbs, no cheating. And I love you guys.